Hello and welcome back. I'm going to do my collection overview. Left off with war and westerns. I'm going to switch gears now and go to my Euro Giallo section, and within that section I have some studio sub-sorted type situations. So I've got all my Kino redemptions all in one, lined up by spine number. So I'm going to cover those, I think. So let's start with the Kino redemption. First up is a Jean Rollin film, The Nude Vampire. And this is spine number 1. Jean Rollin was famous for his artsy, atmospheric, surrealist type imagery in his films, and similar to Franco, but far beyond the kind of surrealism that Franco did. But they're very interesting, very artsy. I hate to use that term, but they are very artsy. Look, yeah, I have to be in the mood for it, but I like them. Spine number 2 is The Shiver of the Vampires, Jean Rollin. Excellent movie. Another one, a classic, where Jean Rollin had this thing, or fetish, if you will, about pairing up his female vampire leads in pairs, and almost like twins. Lips of Blood. This is spine number 4. Lips of Blood, and you can see the twins here. Spine number 5 is Fascination from Jean Rollin. This was an excellent movie. Excellent horror movie and fantasy movie. Very good stuff. Spine number 6 is Killer's Moon, which is an underrated British proto-slasher film. Killer's Moon. Kind of psychos on the loose type deal. Spine number 7 is Virgin Witch. Back in the 60s and 70s, there were quite a bit of these witch movies that came out. And then skipping to spine number 10 is Jean Rollin's The Rape of the Vampire. I think this is one of his earliest efforts in the surrealistic vampire genre art house films. This one actually has, if I'm not mistaken, an early short as well. Let's see. Yeah, it's got 2 short films by Jean Rollin. The Yellow Loves and The Far Country. And a 16-page booklet by Tim Lucas. Good stuff. Spine number 11 is Requiem for a Vampire. This may be Jean Rollin's most famous vampire film. Requiem for a Vampire. This is the one that when I was younger, I was like, this one got a lot of attention. And it actually ends up being, apparently this is Jean Rollin's favorite of all his films. Requiem for a Vampire. This one's got the redheaded, I guess, redheaded pigtail vampire in it. Now you've got a kind of a digression here. In spine 15, we've got a Burke and Hare film. Man, there were so many different Burke and Hare type films. This one is a 1972 British film of Vernon Sewell. And it's, as I recall, it's very, very tame, quite honestly. And this one, spine number 16, is Renato Polsetti's Black Magic Rites. Psychedelic 70s type shot, satanic worship film. Unfortunately, this one does not have, I don't think, yeah, this one doesn't really have any special features of note. It's also known as the reincarnation of Babel. But yeah, it's a good movie. Good little Satan worshipping movie, if you're in the mood for that. This one is Spine 17, and it's another Jean Rollin film. This is actually my favorite Jean Rollin film, and it is The Living Dead Girl. And this is, to me, a straight-up horror film with not quite as much toned down on the artsy, surrealistic stuff. This is just straight-up scary, gory horror film. Excellent stuff. Like it a lot. It's got 4 featurettes on it. It's a lot of special features. Spine number 18 is another Jean Rollin film, and this is The Two Orphan Vampires. There you go. He has a pigtail fetish thing too. Both these girls got pigtails too. Classic Mario Bava film, Spine number 19, and that is Hatchet for a Honeymoon. This film is like a proto Giallo in my opinion. But it's a good, excellent. I mean, everything Mario Bava did was excellent. This has got an audio commentary by Tim Lucas. Spine number 22 is one of Jess Franco's best films, and that is Lena Romay and the Female Vampire. And I will be doing a review of this on one of my Franco Fridays. It's got the extended erotic version, the 100-minute Female Vampire. It's also got the standard version, known as 70 minutes, and that was Erotic Kill. And a documentary. This is awesome stuff here. I'll do a separate review of that. Spine number 23 is Jess Franco's Exorcism. And this is another one that's got alternate versions. Let's see. You have the extended version, which is 97 minutes. That's Exorcism. And then you've got the standard version that's 69 minutes, Demonic. So there you go. Back to Jean Rollin. This is number 28, Night of the Hunted. And this is another excellent Jean Rollin film. Although I believe Jean Rollin was the opinion that he was kind of inhibited with the budget. So this did not turn out like he wanted it to be turn out, but I thought it was excellent. It's got an introduction by Jean Rollin and some deleted scenes. Another favorite Jean Rollin film, and probably one other than The Living Dead Girl, this is one I would recommend if you're just getting into it or just trying to get into Jean Rollin, is that Grapes of Death. Very, very much like a I don't know, proto-zombie. It's got zombie elements to it. But I would say this is a straight by-the-numbers horror film. And this is much more of an accessible film for what I would consider like the normal horror fan. Got some nunsploitation here, Spine 30, and that is The Sinful Nuns of St. Valentine. Not bad. It's not earth-shattering, but it's not bad. Nunsploitation here. Directed by Sergio Greco. This film, I was trying to remember, was inspired by Ken Russell's The Devils. And when The Devils came out and made such a splash in '71, you had just a slew of nunsploitation, kind of like when Cannibal Holocaust hit the streets. Okay, now we've got a Giallo film. This is Spine 31, Cold Eyes of Fear. And that is Enzio Castorali. Very stylish, as is many excellent Giallo films. Other than trailers, you don't have any special features on this. You got a trailer. One of my favorite Jess Franco films, Spine 32, and that is A Virgin Among the Living Dead, Jess Franco. And I'll be doing a review of this on my Franco Fridays. This is loaded with special features. Audio commentary by Tim Lucas, alternate cut of the movie, interviews, alternate erotic footage. Yeah, loaded with special features. Next comes Spine 33, and it's Jess Franco's Nightmares Come at Night. And again, I'll cover this on a separate review on my Franco Fridays, but there you go, Spine 33. We got another audio commentary from Tim Lucas, 20-minute documentary, all kinds of good goodies. Jess Franco's The Awful Dr. Orloff, and that's Spine 34. Don't think I've covered this one yet on Franco Fridays. I kind of I'm skipping around on those. I've covered the other Orloff films, but this is the original, and I will cover it. Let's see. This has an audio commentary by Tim Lucas as well. All right, now we're going to switch gears here. Spine 36 is a Alan Robe Grillet. I butchered that name, didn't I? This is kind of an erotic drama. I didn't like it. But anyway, it's the successive slidings of pleasure. I don't know. I thought it was pretty tame. Spine 37 is the Flesh and Blood show. Yep, it's Flesh and Blood show. And this is a Pete Walker film. It's got a 3D color. It's got a 3D sequence, 10-minute 3D sequence. I thought it was very good. You know, Pete Walker films are interesting British horror films. And then probably the most famous Pete Walker film is Spine 38, and that is Frightmare. This is really a slasher film. I tell you, the old woman in this is just fantastic. She is just Sheila Keith. Yeah, boy, she's something. Basically, it's kind of a cannibalism slasher movie. Rupert Davies is in this. Yeah, Rupert Davies is in this. Just got an audio commentary by the director. All right, we're back to Jess Franco, Spine 40, and that is The Demons. And this has an interview with Franco, 16 minutes, deleted footage, trailers. Yeah, that is The Demons. Another Robe Gillette film, The Man Who Lies, and that is Spine 41. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a mystery. You know, stranger in town. Who the heck is this guy? I don't know. It was not my cup of tea. Another Pete Walker film, Spine 43. Kind of this more nunsploitation type stuff, and this is The House of Mortal Sin. Pete Walker. This has, let's see, an interview, an audio commentary about Pete Walker. Basically, this is Pete Walker's getting back at having to be forced to go to Catholic school. And I can understand that. I can certainly empathize with that. Spine 45 is The Escapees, and that's Jean Rollin. This is more of a drama, kind of a straight-up your erotic drama type thing with your standard dreamlike, surrealistic atmosphere that Jean Rollin's famous for. Now we're back to another classic Jess Franco film, and this is 46. This is the Satanic Baron von Klaus. And I will definitely be covering this on a Franco Fridays. This has only special. It has no special features other than a trailer. That's lame. This is a much maligned Franco film, Spine 47, and has the erotic rites of Frankenstein. This is just off the wall, Jess Franco goodness. Crazy, crazy stuff. And one more Kino. This is not part of the Redemption line, but it's kind of lined up in my collection, and that is Kidnapped. Lamberto Bava. Kidnapped. This is an excellent movie. So there you go. That's my first video of my Euro Giallo section. There'll probably be 2 more videos of this length, just covering the remainder of my films that are the Euro Giallo. I still have to do the Universal stuff, Vincent Price, Paul Naschy, my drama section, my Rainer Fassbender collection, which I've got all his films. So, and then I've got my unwatched pile, which I'll go back through and show you. So yeah, we still got a ways to go. I'll keep trying to do these one every week is my goal, and then hopefully by June of 2025 we'll be done. So anyway, I appreciate you watching. Thanks.